How's about that then? Goodness gracious, as it happens, guys and gals. Now then. Finally, guys, I'm back with Jimmy Savile, a TV history part 2, also featuring Gary Glitter, assembled in November 2022. Hit and play. Play not working. Wrong fucking screen. Hit and play. Play working. Back on OBS. Previously on Jimmy's... Oh, hello!
Well, if you've got nothing to do for half
Oh yeah, shoot it up my tail ends. Why am I not full screen right now? What the fuck? Oh yeah, little kitty with your sweet corn. Munch, munch, oh yeah. What the fuck is this? Click my clunker. Yes indeedy. How's a dee-dee?
I've tried squeeze.
Squeeze?
And press,
oh, this is not fucking working.
Each Monday at 10, a siren sounds over 15 miles of Berkshire, testing the alarm in case of an escape from Broadmoor. For the past 7 months, a task force has been setting up a stronger therapeutic regime. Its chairman is Jimmy Savile.
Jim, I'd like to move on now a little while to deal with your personal...
How's about that then? Goodness gracious, as it happens, guys and gals. Now then. Finally, guys, I am back with a Jimmy Savile, Part 2, a TV history, also featuring Gary Glitter, assembled in November 2022. Give me a second. What am I doing here? Going full screen. About to hit play. 20,000 screens fucking open.
Do you do any wrestling down here in this part of the country?
Well, if you've got nothing to do for half an hour.
I've watched you on TV and I've seen you doing the weirdest things to those...
We're just gonna start again.
Do you do any wrestling down here in this part of the country?
And again.
Nothing to do for half an hour.
Trying to go full fucking screen. Again. What the fuck? I'm not recording this opening for the 12,000th fucking time. Go back to counter stop fucking 0, you bellend. What the fuck, man? Right. This is the only recording I'm doing. Oh my god. Please go full screen. Previously. Yes, it's full screen. Let's go. Bend over, bitch. Chugging on a fucking cigar. Don't stumble, Savile. Up your tailwinds. Oh yeah, sweet corn. Oh, he likes boys, doesn't he, Jimmy? Oh yeah, tongue it. Clunk, clicker. Double tag team in a DD. Skid stain shorts.
I've tried squeeze.
Squeezing.
And press. But
Press ups. Ex-world champion wrestler, wasn't he? Sound the sirens. We're off to Broadmoor.
A siren sounds over 15 miles of Berkshire, testing the alarm.
It's more like fucking Twatshire, not Berkshire. Oh yeah, they got barbed wire circling Broadmoor.
Its chairman is Jimmy Savile.
Fucking hell. So this is part 2, guys. 1998 to 2011. Jimmy Savile on the Open to Question 1988.
Now, a little while to deal with your personal standards and
standards? This guy ain't got any fucking standards. Question.
Mr. Savile.
Mr. Savile.
With an IQ of
Can you smother my face with what?
Intellectual contradiction.
Oh,
In the tabloid claim of having sex.
Oh, here we go. Do fucking deflection incoming from Jimmy.
Oh.
Oh!
This man is the only person I know in the world who believes newspapers. Terrific. I never thought I'd meet anybody that believed
No, he's not answered the question. Fuck me, Jimmy. Have you ever considered taking up politics, mate? You got all the fucking credentials, son.
This is the program where they interview people in bed. And you
In
also
bed?
admitted
What, with
to,
fucking Paula
saying
Yates
things
on
that have been
the
reported in
Big
the
Breakfast
tabloid
set, eh?
newspapers, So perhaps you could answer the question.
Yeah, first of all, my friend
All
over
of
there
Jimmy's
was talking about a
revelations
report
took
in the
place in a
paper
bedroom.
about me being naughty in
the
a
accusations
minivan.
are the
In a
same.
minivan.
Yeah, do
It wasn't
fucking
strictly true, and it
deflection
was
time,
used
innit?
From the paper, right? But if you believe it, they scored. Right. What we did.
Oh, what is it? Us and the media, eh, Jimmy?
Program, right?
Jimmy,
So therefore,
a man
I
of
was
the
expected to be
people.
a bit outrageous, and I was actually clothed, but I was clothed in a
Oh,
flesh-coloured
fuck
pair
me,
of
man.
briefs. And I pretended
It's
that
like
I
going
didn't have
back in
anything
fucking
on.
time. This is like Stone Age fucking morals, isn't it? You know? 2024, and you go back to this. It's
The subject matter that we're talking about here was the same.
He still hasn't answered the question. This is unbelievable.
Do you have an ideal woman? And if so, what is she
Ideal
like?
woman, no.
Well, now then.
Plentiful
I
women.
never found her yet, actually, because...
Jimmy's playing the field. I know he looks about 70, but he's still playing the field, you know? Yeah, we're struggling to lock on to a fucking broad, eh, Jimmy?
No, because I don't have any great...
He's all about spreading the Savile. Cream nose face. Oh, sorry. I apologise. X-rated. Banned on YouTube. Piss off, YouTube. Tongue my tailpipe.
There'd be a pain in the neck to a lot of people for not being serious.
Murray Boyd.
Jimmy, you've never
Jimmy!
and often in your writings and
All these fucking bitches want a shot at the title. They want to fucking chew him off, you know?
inferior to you, or are you frightened from them?
Of course I have a regard
He's
for
a
women who
media
don't come from the same
celebrity.
family.
1988. This is primetime Savile. This man ain't gonna fucking settle down.
I don't
He's
know
fucking
what
raping the networks right now, isn't he?
Because I would respect the ladies like they, I hope, would respect
He's
the
all
fellas.
talk. His glasses are amazing. Circular. Does he fucking shop at the same store as fucking Elton
You have the
John?
title of a swing bachelor. How would you react?
A swing bachelor. Oh yeah, swing it out. Jimmy's swinging. Swing it out, Jimmy. Keep swinging it.
If one of your partners
Swinging his fucking 2-incher.
Well, I'd say, who was it?
Who was it? I can't remember. The list is long, eh, Jimmy? Fucking body count, more like.
No, it's
Question is, did fucking Savile ever murder anyone? I'm throwing it out there.
Jimmy, you're admit to be a devout Roman Catholic. So
Well, what? Until the age of 10, and then he gave up.
a Presbyterian, I'd be a
He
Presbyterian.
plays
Now,
the
if I was born a
religious
Methodist, I'd
hand,
be a
though,
Methodist.
when he's trying to balance the moral books, you know. Oh, I'm a devoted Catholic. Yeah, so a charity guy. And there he is molesting away, you know. It's a contradicting balancing
In
act.
the pop business, you cannot go through the pop business.
Right,
without
he's
knowing
wanking
lots
himself
of
off,
ladies.
look. Hand
But the
gestures.
newspapers will
Stop
juice it up
stop
no
going
end.
up and down with your fucking
See,
right
and they
hand,
do
Jimmy.
no
Stop
end,
it,
that's
man.
the way that they work.
Tugging, it's
And
an
of course, in the
imaginary
pop business, you've got
penis
a
he's
girlfriend.
jugging
I ain't
on.
never married them, but I'm still friendly with girls that I knew years and years and years.
Oh, I'm
years
sure
ago.
you
Even those
fucking
that got
are,
married.
mate.
You can actually have a friendship with
Jimmy
somebody without
Savile's
cleaving through them
definition
forever.
of being friendly is probably a little bit different to everybody else's.
About you are true. Don't you think you're a bad influence on the youth of today?
So are you sat in the fucking crowd, mate? This is your fucking idol.
You don't know.
But with the claims that you have had hundreds of girls...
Jimmy's not here to answer anything.
...going about today.
Yeah.
So you see with Savile's body language here, he's almost like, oh, I'm above the law, you know? He's very nervous, though. He's like constantly moving about here. Psychologists would label the nervous energy, you know? Needless, like, hand gestures. Just a guy generally talking, but the body language tells a lot, you know?
Smoke cigars. This is a terrible thing. Girls don't like you when you smoke cigars because you stink all the clothes out and you stink.
Oh, yeah.
They actually find me a little bit.
Oh,
boring.
Jimmy
So
just
all that
paid him
friend
to
that
suck it in.
Just not
The cigarette sounding smells as he's pumping away.
mentioned something about one of your partners becoming pregnant, and you said.
Oh, he paid her off. Kill the kid. Kill the child. He's not there to be a father, you know.
No.
Does that mean you regard
Mind you, though, you imagine Jimmy Savile breeding, the kid would look royally fucking unhinged, you know?
Talking about having babies. I wouldn't have babies on my conscience. Full stop.
Yeah.
No, but does that involve?
So what's Jimmy? What exactly was Jimmy Savile's legacy apart from like media stardom, which has become completely contaminated by the revelations?
Do you not believe, come Judgment Day, you're a
Come,
Christian? Do
ooh,
you believe you put God in somewhat of a dilemma?
Yes.
There's Jimmy Savile, the good
and
man
God's
with the
pointing
gift
at Savile.
that helps
You
young
came
children.
too
Jimmy
often
Savile, who flies in the face
in the
of
wrong
everything
places
written
at
in
the
New
wrong
Testament about
time.
sexual promiscuity.
Answer your... Oh, Traverse. Eject him down to hell immediately.
What, today?
As far
Blasphemer.
as I'm aware of, yeah.
Oh, I see. Oh, well, I must have been asleep at the time.
This is a really interesting interview.
Come Judgment Day, you, me, I mean, stand up anybody.
If you truly believed in religion, Jimmy, you wouldn't have carried on this way, you know? His actions suggest, oh yeah, religious sex. He was never following any kind of religion. It's make it up as you go along, Jimmy's religion, you know?
Does that mean anything? And if he said that means
Do whatever, take whatever, you know? There'll be no fucking judgment.
I don't know anybody's going to get an easy ride into heaven.
Oh yeah.
Are you satisfied
Bounce
with
up and
your
down.
image? I mean, everybody sees you as Uncle Jim.
So a very interesting part too. Are they going to play this entire fucking interview? I'm not entirely sure. This is all available on Daily Motion, guys. So I don't really know the guy who's uploaded all of this, or if he cut it all together himself. But it's, I mean, part one was very memorable, so I thought I'd get into part two.
If that's how you want to
I like a 7 months delay between uploads. I do apologise. I thought I gotta land this part 2 sucker throughout the month of December, you know. This is some like prime time Christmas content.
Already influenced a generation of young people.
Spit it out, love.
Do you have no
And I'm not talking about my semen. What? They almost got matching fucking glasses, these two.
Anybody at all, really, except maybe a few people run a few marathons that wouldn't have done because they're looking to say, if he can do it, I can do it. And so,
I'm not, so age here, 1988, Jimmy Savile.
So I don't think I've influenced
late
anybody,
50s,
right?
at a stab, at a guess.
I never particularly wanted to have any because I've got
I mean, he's looking as ropey as you can get.
Brothers, they've all got plenty of kids. I've got plenty
The
of
white
kids.
hair is sprawling all over the place, you know.
Anyway, the best sorts of kids is they all go home to their parents.
I've never seen Jimmy Savile without a cigar in his hand. Every single like video footage, he's smoking away, you know.
Very strange. They would have considered me very strange, but I haven't got any talk.
I forget the guy to the right here, the coloured chap, is a prominent. Oh, so that's it. Talks like a interview host from the 80s, 90s. I forget his name. A Bashir guy. Yeah, the footage is pretty fucking ropey. Yeah, Sandy and... No. What am I talking about? It's fucking graphics, guys. So we're getting credits here. God knows why, man. Where's the editor to for this fucking part 2 documentary upload? Just playing the inside BBC Scotland. As Jimmy winks at the fucking camera.
He planted a story.
Oh, this is the guy, I think.
Attacking the programme and attacking the BBC.
Is this the fucking moron who grilled Princess Diana at infamous Newsnight interview?
I can remember, I've always wanted to be a singer.
Oh, but shyness has always got in the way.
Please could you fix it for me to sing?
Debbie Coleman, age 20. Jimmy, here he is. He's gonna fix her right now. Right here, right now. Oh, yeah. Come on, bend over to you, Gary Glitter, serenading her. Oh yeah, sweet little booty Glitter. He's a fucking train wreck, any old Gary Glitter. I said, do you want to be in my gangbang? Blow your candles out. I've got them all lined up. Fucking hell, Glitter. Oh, look, he's an old romantic, Glitter, as he hands her the plastic flowers.
Do you drink?
Oh, do you drink? Oh, he's gonna pop the fucking champagne. And he's gonna pop his fucking load.
I don't drink anymore. I've given up the booze.
Oh yeah, you ain't giving up the fucking molesting, have you now, Glitter? Wink, wink, wank, wank. Oh yeah, don't spill it, Glitter. Ugh, what the fuck is this? Oh, it's spurting everywhere, Glitter. Neck it, love. I know it tastes horrible, just fucking neck it. Don't think about it. Wave at the camera. Gary's all about the fucking money shot, yeah? You ready to do it? Take another fucking load. What the fuck are you doing, Glitter, to this fucking 21? Oh my god, it's her birthday, mate. Oh, he's taking her out in the back. Oi. And the cameras are allowed, Gary. Oh, where are we to now? Mayfair Muse Recording Studio. So what are we shooting here, Gary? Fucking porno? This is Gary's private fucking collection unfolding. Yes! Shout it! Fucking awful. Hideous footage right now.
He's the man who twiddles all the knobs and gets it.
Oh, twiddling your fucking knob, eh, Glitter? Keep laughing. I do the talking, you do the laughing.
Right.
Also remember, at certain moments you need to go cross-eyed, love, yeah?
That's encouraging.
We've written the script out.
A script? It's all, let's get physical, physical. Glitter wants to get physical. Oh, the sexual subtext to this footage is very, very alarming right now.
Of course it will.
God, he's so disturbing. Oh, what? We wrapping it out? So they're recording a fucking song. He touched her. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? Yeah? Oh, yeah?
That's pretty good.
Oh, I'm sure it is, mate. I think you'll be recording the next studio album for U2, mate. What the hell is this? Did this ever get released as a fucking record? So it's all sweets and touching. What's this Gary Glitter's unreleased molesting song? Oh, gonna last? Oh, Glitter stood the test of time, hasn't he?
Right, I think the gist of it's there. I think
The jizz is in the sound waves, though.
The singing part's the easy part.
Oh, now it's gonna get royally fucking hard, eh, Glitter?
We're going over to see the gang.
Oh, the gangbang incoming. Brace yourselves. Strap yourselves in. Loop yourself up, you know.
You just have to go, leader!
Leader!
Now, see if we've helped Debbie overcome her shyness.
So, Jim... Oh, Gary's gangbang army. What the hell is this, man? Tell me this is Glitter sat in the throne at the back here. The footage is so fucking ropey, I can barely ascertain. So out of focus, you know? Archival footage, late 1980s, you can barely... Oh... I don't know who this is. It ain't Gary Glitter. Everybody's out of focus right now, probably for the best. X-rated fucking visuals and lyrics. So tell me we're gonna get some full-blown Gary Glitter grandstanding entrance halfway through this fucking song. So this bitch, birthday bitch, is all grown up now. Oh, fucking Glitter. Oh, here he is. Hello, Gary. Choppering in, son. Oh, yeah, baby. He's got his little red number on. This is unbelievably bad, but brilliant at the same time. Man with a plan. Oh, he's the leader of the fucking gang. It's the Gary Glitter ready-made mega mix. Find it on Spotify if you can. Oh yeah, so this birthday bitch is all grown up now. Yeah, Gary cracked her in, didn't he? He unleashed her. She's a part of the gang. Do you want to touch her? Oh yeah, Jimmy. Docking real fast. Border bringing touching her. In a disturbing way, guys, this track is actually growing on me right now. Jesus Christ, man. So what an unusual part 2 this is. Talk about letting all of these sequences play on or play out. Yeah, it's like the uploaders forgot about editing any of this footage. I don't mind it, man. Fucking hell, Glitter, he's achieving orgasms throughout this song. Hot. That's debatable, Gary. Oh, red hot. He's saxing up the saxer. Yeah, yeah. Fucking hell, man. That's when you thought you saw it. Fucking molesting, disturbing as this. On lots of fucking word, people are rolling around on the grounds. Oh, yeah. So, guys, if you're watching this on YouTube, obviously you can't see anything right now. If you want the video version, jump onto Rumble. Yeah, YouTube are overly sensitive to content of this nature. I don't know why, man. Some of my finest fucking work, you know? Fuck me, man. She is seriously... Oh, here comes Jimmy to finish her off.
Have you ever seen a lady this shy before? She's shy, but now she's...
She's shy of shit and sound effects.
Don't you think she needs some applause? She's great.
She needs some fucking Savile, more like. Oh, yeah. Look, her teeth are fucking... Oh, Jimmy's gonna fix her.
Just goes to show that anybody can be in the gang, right?
Oh, yeah. Gary doesn't discriminate. All ages welcome.
A Jim will fix it badge. If you promise.
So what? This is the most disturbing Jim will fix it I think I've ever seen, you know? So what was the deal with this fucking broad? She just wanted to get into fucking music. She chose the wrong fucking power. She's achieving music stardom through Gary Glitter. Oh fucking dear. The big black cock corporation. How old's Gary Glitter here, man? I'll just say same as Savile, late 50s, you know? Guys and gals. Oh, Jimmy's a great fucking host, isn't he? Oh, have a kiss. Fucking hell, you tongue my ring piece. Jimmy's getting... Oh, yeah, oh, fuck me, man. He's just been fucking knighted. And he's strutting out. He's up in the cloud 9. Prince Charles has just knighted Jimmy Savile.
No mistake after all. No mistake. It is mine. Be sure. It is mine.
This is just a fucking shielding maneuver, wasn't it, from Savile? Get knighted as quickly as possible, and then he can obviously get away with the molesting, you know? They'll come for me, but I'm a knight of the realm, so I'm untouchable. I live by my own fucking rule book, you know? What's going on with the fucking sound? The video keeps fucking glitching, guys. It doesn't matter, though. You ain't got to sync up with me. I'm recording this all through OBS. Pixelated Part 2 documentary. Fucking hell, Jimmy. You can't stop fucking blinking right now.
Because I've got my mother's wedding ring on.
Are you fucking patronising playbook?
Very lovely.
Your mother's fucking dead. Oh, Buckingham Palace. Jimmy's fucking second home, innit? Jimmy was sharing the same fucking private wing as Prince Andrew, wasn't he, you know? Mars bars, eh, Jimmy? Sir James.
Ultimate establishment accolade.
Oh my god.
I will have to wear much cleaner tracksuits now and probably press them normally.
Yeah, you want to remove those fucking skid marks off your fucking tracksuit bottoms, Jimmy. Ooh, are we back in Broadmoor?
Try and ask whether he likes little girls, but
Oh, he does like little girls, love.
How. And actually, he
is this a fucking victim?
He said that getting the knighthood was a relief, and
A relief.
Why was it a relief? And he said, "Oh, because you know the
armor plated Jimmy Savile moving forward."
So then I was able to say, "You mean the rumor that you like little girls?"
Yeah, it's harder to
Still,
it's harder for the rumors to stick once you've been knighted, you know.
That you like little girls.
You gotta question the royal family. I know that Savile was close to like Charles and Diana, but was Jimmy Savile in any way close to the Queen? I think that's debatable, you know.
That's number one.
It's clearly Prince Charles's fucking fault. He put a good word in for Savile and he got him fucking knighted. The Queen was like, I'm not so sure about this guy, you know?
Don't gather around me because
the Pennywise fucking hair, the tracksuits, the unsettling laugh. I'm not sure if I want to knight this bellend, you know?
Insofar as my article had any importance.
Well, did it get fucking published?
It's actually been in print.
It's out of print.
You know, I sort of launched
accusation
that idea on the world, as it were.
Oh, look at this fucking picture of Jimmy Savile.
I read that interview.
So this guy features on the... Anybody seen the Netflix Jimmy Savile documentary? This guy also features in that. Sir James. Practical Joker.
It's there in black and white.
Part of it. Get me a lubin part of it.
Well,
Jimmy's coming. Jimmy's gonna molest you.
Charity and is now a knight, and you.
A knighted charity.
You know, people were offended by the question.
Oh fuck it, man! Just let him get away with it, man. Be part of the fucking gangbang, you know. I know he stinks. I know he don't taste great, but fuck, it's JS 247 style, you know. Fuck me. Oh shit, garage shot. Oh, what's buried in the fucking garage? Here's another fucking victim. She had to bury the memories in the fucking garage. Look. It's in a cardboard box. Pictures. Words. She had all the fucking evidence. Look.
When I worked at the Yorkshire Evening Post, I was the Jimmy Savile correspondent covering all his
Jesus, man. Wealth of fucking material, eh, love? Antics. She ran out of paper. She couldn't keep up with it. Look.
I did like him.
Oh, sure you did, love. Was he paying you well?
Jim will fix it, sort of thing.
I wonder if Jimmy fixed her. Her hair's all witchified. She's still in bed with Savile. Look.
I did know a lot about
I mean, she's bombing about like she's got a fucking cucumber up her fucking exit hole, but fuck me, man. So let's have a look at this fucking evidence. She got books on Jimmy.
So there's the book I wrote.
Fuck me, bitch. You look like you're his #1 fucking fan.
2012, 3 months before the scandal erupted.
Oh, fuck me. By then, we were fucking done, you know? Jimmy was in the third act of his fucking life. Scandals, he didn't really care. I mean, he was ready to pop his fucking clogs, you know? It's almost like Jimmy Savile died at the right time. It's like, oh, here, oh, finally, they're onto me. Oh, I'm dead. Ta-ta.
Park Crescent. Written on the
Dear
4th of July,
Jim,
1991.
Highgrove House.
Dear Jimmy, I can't tell you how grateful I am for the most useful assistance you provided for my speech in the
So tell me there's some kind of like revelation to this moment.
It's really good of you to take the trouble to put together those splendid notes, and they provided me with considerable food for thought.
Christ, this is
With
boring.
renewed and heartfelt thanks, yours ever, Charles.
Charles! Prince Charles?
January the 2nd, 1989.
Oh yeah, the Prince of Wales.
Jimmy. I can't remember if I have written you a note.
Oh, Jim, Sir James, you're my best friend.
I have a dreadful feeling
I got a dreadful feeling about Andrew. Jimmy, can you come round and check him out?
Who should he see? So he obviously valued Jimmy's opinion, which is
Jesus,
bizarre,
Charles.
really, when he's got the big, you know, the staff. He's got.
You let him in a little bit too close, you know. I'd imagine Di was onto Jimmy, but you know Charles with his fucking big ears sees all over the shop, you know, he really couldn't see the wood from the trees, you know. Is that a saying? Fuck knows. I'm making shit up,
Can
eh?
you cast an eye over this draft and let me know how we can best appeal?
Right, let's chug on, let's move on. This is a... Oh, here we go. Is this Jimmy's fucking van?
January the 14th, 1987.
Jimmy's bombing up. It's also he's got a new fucking van. Oh, hello, Jimmy.
What I really need is a
That's
little
it.
suggestion
Thumbs
from
up.
you.
Fucking
Perhaps I am
cigar in
wrong,
his mouth
but
again.
You are the bloke who knows what's going on.
So where are you heading off to, Jimmy? Driving around the fucking United Kingdom, picking up fucking victims, isn't he?
1989. I wonder if you would ever be prepared to meet my sister-in-law, the
Duchess of York. So this is fucking Andrew's wife. Oh shit.
I feel like you could do with some of your straightforward common sense.
Oh, so what's the deal? It's Lockerbie bombing. Oh fuck. Don't tell me Jimmy caused the fucking Lockerbie bombing.
A month after the Lockerbie disaster. This is Jimmy giving PR advice to the Royal Family about how
PR?
to
Oh, it's
react
Andrew. Fuck me, man. I called it like a fucking cue. Oh, here he is. Oh, hello, Andrew. So what's the deal with Andrew and Lockerbie? Fuck knows. I don't know. I know Lockerbie is like pretty one of the. Was it? I think it was a terrorist attack in Scotland, wasn't it?
Coordinator who's a special person with considerable experience in such matters.
So what now, Prince Andrew seeking the counsel of Jimmy Savile? Fuck me. Could this documentary get any better? I think not right now. This is unbelievable.
So Charles says to Jimmy,
all of my Christmas dreams are coming true right now watching this.
Your points and I showed to my father, and he
my
showed
father.
It to Her
So it's pretty incredible that she's got all of these correspondences.
Jimmy seems to be a kind of unofficial chief advisor to the Prince of Wales.
Chief advisor? What is going on here?
Jimmy's relationship with the royal
I can jumping all over the place now.
Was more
oh, spitting image. New spinal unit.
I picked up a phone call and
Jesus, man.
Jimmy was in one of the other rooms and he said to me, answer the phone for me, would you? And
he was busy at the time, mate, wasn't he?
On the other end of the phone. Could I speak to Sir Jimmy, please?
It's fucking Charles.
And he suddenly dawned on me, I'm talking to Prince Charles.
Jesus, man. So this upload's amazing. You get jump cuts. Oh, hello, Jimmy! Wide-eyed. Oh, can you imagine Jimmy on the brink of fucking coming? No doubt about it. Very wide-eyed. And right on the moment, the money shot, cross-eyed. Then he'd start laughing. So the sound's gone out of this. Oh, here's Rolf Harris. Fuck me.
The Australians aren't affected by hierarchy and things
so
like
these
that,
two peas in a fucking pod.
Is this an exception for you?
Oh, Rolf! Rolf it out! So Rolf Harris was caught kissing Jimmy's ring.
A long time,
yeah, I'm sure you do.
Wasn't it, when we first met?
You've been playing your records a long time, though.
Well,
so these two fucking pricks are dead, aren't they?
Yeah.
Don't be cruel.
Blue suede shows. All those fingerings. Oh, snap, snap, news media. Look at Jimmy, man. Fucking hell. Clown-like. Rolf's got Rolf on the back of his sock.
Yeah. May I present that to you, Sir James?
The weird thing about Rolf Harris, it's so evident on Jimmy that he was a fucking molester, but with Rolf Harris, it's a little bit harder to lock onto. Like the physical body language to the guy, you know?
Well, you've never looked at it yet. What are you talking about? Oh, you're watching it upside down.
I'm looking at it upside down. I've got Antipodean eyes.
But it's, I'll see. I don't know if it's reassuring. None of this is reassuring, but the fact that molesting, it's not just like a British condition. It can spread to like Australia and other countries, you know? So it's a global problem, you know?
In '94, I was the editor of the Sunday Mirror.
Sunday Mirror?
Newspaper in the UK.
So basically, throughout the 90s, news media failed.
The girls were vulnerable or had trouble with
I
background.
don't really believe it was the...
I did actually...
Well, I see the inception of the internet. I see the availability of, like, information. Oh, look at Jimmy's fucking
sexual relationships with them.
no roof Rolls Royce rolls it out.
Girl's case only, she was taken.
The black and white stills of Savile are truly legendary, man.
The BBC, where
Jesus, look at his hair, man.
Relationships with her, and she at the time, I think.
So his hair don't look real, man. It just looks like the guy's wearing a clown, a white clown wig. Like Pennywise the clown, one of his, like, discarded wigs. Savile's picked it up and thought, I'll wear that, you know?
One of them said to me that, this is something I'll never forget, I can almost remember it verbatim.
Verbatim?
Who's going to believe us, a pair of former approved school girls, when
Yeah, how are you going to bring down a knight of the fucking realm?
Honoured by the Pope, that he's a friend of Prince Charles and Princess
Jimmy, he'll fight you to the fucking death. You attempt to take him down, he's going to take you down with him, you know? Oh, here's Prince Charles. Oh, Jimmy, look at Jimmy, man. Has he gone all fucking Scottish? I love his neck scarf. He's got his green beret hat on and his sprawling white locks. So where are we heading to, Jimmy? Show fucking Prince Charles, the fucking Loch Ness monster. What the fuck? So what happened here?
The two girls. The husband of one.
Yeah, all it takes is Jimmy to look, Charles. I think they're on to me. I need you to make a call. You know, you must know people.
We don't want them to know about.
Yeah, don't let it. It can't get released.
What terrified them. Once they lost their nerve, that was
difficult. These girls sort of isolated.
You know? Defeat that we couldn't do the
as I said, this is pre-internet.
From a man called George Carman, QC.
George Carman. Not seeking karma, yeah?
Said, oh, by the way, Paul, Jimmy Savile was very pleased that you're not going ahead with the story.
Oh, yeah, and here's the down payment.
George, that's fascinating. How do you know about it?
Oh, we all know.
The only way you can know about it is via Jimmy Savile himself.
Jesus, man.
And I said, well, for what it's worth, George, in fact, you know,
I believe
everything I've been told
rabbit hole right
Jimmy Savile's behaviour. The guy is a paedophile.
It's pretty good. Part 2 took a while to get going, but it's simmering right now. It's fucking motoring, you know.
You may well be right.
And anybody still listening to this rambling, waffling mess of a commentary, thank you. I salute you. You know,
fairly senior police officer contact. He basically.
It's a nice isolated still shots here.
Evidence, almost film and footage of these things. It's not, you know, juries are probably not going to believe.
Yeah, part 1 was solid and part 2's great, you know.
Of the police at the
there are a couple of moments where the documentary needs a little bit more tightening up, just more in the opening. Oh, here's this fucking iconic BBC news host from the 90s. Forget her name, man.
You can have access to almost anything.
Don't tell me fucking Piers Morgan's gonna chop her into this documentary. I think he was working for the Daily Mirror at this. Oh, here's the internet, look. It's a dial-up. It'll take you 5 minutes to download a fucking porn clip. 20 minutes to download a track from Michael Jackson. Wait. Duncroft plus Jimmy Savile search. No results. You gotta give people an opportunity to upload all of this fucking evidence, you know? So Jimmy's on open media. Oh shit, I remember this interview. More like a fucking interrogation. Is this your life, Jimmy? Question mark. Oh yes, he was the BBC.
There's a lot more to cigar smoking Jimmy than meets the eye.
Yeah, tell me about it.
And the quick fire chatter is a lonely man.
And a quick fire splatterer.
What keeps him going?
Fucking now he's got nuns to the right of him, to the left of him.
We ask Jimmy Savile, is this your life?
Oh, many lives, you know. It's not just about living one life. Jimmy, multi-fucking faceted. I remember this interview, man. Yeah. This is one of the rare occasions where he almost got him to talk, you know?
Correct, yes.
Good evening.
So I'd imagine they're probably going to play the entirety to this interview.
You were born in Leeds in 1926, the seventh child of a bookmaker's clerk.
Seventh child.
Your family and especially your mother.
So once you get to like child number 7,
well, we spoke to your sister,
I mean, the
Joan
parents
Johnson.
have probably tapped themselves out and, oh, child number 7, I can't be bothered. Yeah, so Jimmy was all screwed up.
Really became attached to him. And he
Alright, maybe not.
Idolised Mum and Dad, but Dad died when he was...
Oh, Jimmy's not bothered.
You know,
Pops.
but,
Popped it.
It was a really deep bond between Jimmy.
Jimmy don't do emotion when it comes to his fucking family.
Fame, it brought you girls, lots of girls. Did it?
Oh, here we
Well,
go.
it did. Well,
Get into the meat of the interview.
We spoke
goodbye
to a long
Like, immediately attempting to deflect it. Get off the question. Don't want to answer it.
Oh,
Here he
yes.
is.
Yes.
He's grandstanding.
Funny little hotel tucked away up.
Oh shit, Jimmy.
Tottenham Court Road.
They've
where
gone
Jim used
Big
to go.
Brother multi-screen here. There's 3 screens staring at Jimmy. And he's sliding into the fucking chair. Oh, fuck me, Jimmy's fucking squirming right now.
Called Norma.
Norma.
Well, Sir Jim, I think I would like to ask you about Norma. Tell us.
Doesn't remember
I don't mind
names.
getting Bunny off the hook because he's married.
If you got a visual, maybe Jimmy will remember, but names... What's the name, you know?
And he has now fixed it for me to get him off the hook with his missus.
So he's going to turn it back on the guy who's just thrown out the accusation.
And it wasn't Bunny's girl at all. He has never been unfaithful in his entire life. It was me. It was
Yeah,
me
fine. We've heard this story before, Jimmy.
Norma.
A lifelong friend, Charles Halligan from Leeds.
Charles Halligan.
A potentially damaging hint.
He's always had an eye for the ladies.
Oh, yeah, fucking eye for the ladies.
Young ones as well.
Young ones. Jimmy was a fucking backdoor specialist. 16, 10, 8, I don't care. Bend over.
I'd never get married because I don't think I could stick with a person more than 3 days.
Every 3 days he had to stick it up somebody new, you know?
I've had plenty of close relationships. But like I said...
he's just a playboy, isn't he?
I've forgotten every single one.
A disturbing playboy, you know?
I cannot even recall any one of them just now.
I'm certainly not comparing Jimmy Savile to Hugh Hefner, you know?
I can resist everything but temptation.
What's going on with the footage here,
So,
man?
did Jim try to fix it for Charles and Diana?
Oh, what?
No. Of course not.
I'd imagine the moment he got into their circle of friendship, that was after they were a thing.
What am I, grass? I don't grass on nobody?
Well, no, you weren't the fact that they fucking knighted you.
No-go areas.
Didn't work in the end, though, did it?
This interview is really neat, man.
Next minute,
The cool thing about this interviewee, he's not breaking eye contact with Jimmy. He's like, you going to answer my questions or not? And now Jimmy's just acting the fucking clown, you know?
My secret is, Jimmy, if you give us the full story of how you were consulted by Charles and Diana and spoke to them.
He's not gonna spill the beans here.
That's what you did, isn't it?
Unfortunately, that
He's more concerned about smoking his cigar.
Which is a very famous phrase of mine. Look at all the papers, all
And the papers and the paper.
I'm sorry, it's a no-go area. And on the other end of the telephone, they say,
Open media of fucking lies.
And I say, that's right. It's a
That's
no-go area,
right.
and I don't grass on nobody. Neither the ladies in my life.
Well, you don't grass on individuals that can offer you or slash protect you in some way.
Everybody tips me off about everything. What are you on about? Nobody wants to die.
So it's now taken a darker turn.
Lots of female
I would hope so, because being alive a long time, I would have hoped that one would have had lots and lots of them.
But we're not asking
Is that the,
for the general principle.
I mean,
oh, see, look at the visual here. It's Jimmy sucking on a fucking banana. Oh yeah, chomp chomp. Chomp that cock, Jimmy. Oh, Esther Ranson.
Children's campaigner Esther Ranson wrote to
Fucking hell,
Savile,
man.
thanking him for his contribution to a book for her charity child.
Right. Esther. Happy New Year, Esther. Sir James Savile. OBEBS Bristol, 1997. Oh, here's Glitter. Has he just been arrested? He's at the fucking airport.
Notoriety so far
It's notoriety of a... Come on. Prosecution Council, choppering in, Gaddy. BC well, Glitter, your number's been about to get fucking collected, son.
And the technician who looked at it discovered images
So see,
of
child porn.
serious kind.
So Glitter was all in. Once the internet fucking landed, Glitter's hard drive was filling quickly.
Unaware of the technician's discovery,
Jesus,
the singer
Glitter.
went back to collect the laptop a week later.
Oh yeah, I bet you did.
The police were alerted.
It's a fucking beast, isn't he? Gary Glitter, bathed in black.
He arrived back at the store to pick up his laptop. They were waiting for him.
Oh wow.
Glitter, real name Paul Gadd,
Paul
was
Gadd.
sentenced to 4 months in prison for possessing indecent
Jesus.
images of
So,
children.
man.
He was released after 2.
And then he started to fill up his hard drive again.
I deeply regret doing
Saving those images, but they were so beautiful. I'm gonna save some more. Fuck me, Glitter. You need to get a fucking VPN, son. Oh, look, crocodile tears. Look.
my life.
Oh, I'm sure you did, Gary. Oh, here we go. Fantasy football. Stato. Badil and Skinner. So it's kind of like a commentary, wasn't it?
Celebrity gossip and lies.
Yeah, a lot of like these like
Each week we fly in the
shows that were
faces of the
circulating late 1990s. They would drop it into the program. Oh, Jimmy Savile. Oh yeah, he likes girls, you know. But in the end, it was just like passing comments. None of it really landed. So we're fading back in, scrambling back into the footage here.
Unbelievable.
It's through my sister's friend's brother.
So again, the footage is so fucking ropey. I can barely. I don't even know who these two individuals are.
For about a minute and a half during that, so we'll try and sort that out for next week.
Oh yeah, thanks lads.
Then now.
Up and down. Oh yeah, no you're not. Here come the fucking impersonators as Jimmy.
I hope nobody dies. If they do, Bagsy, I
Now then, lads.
How's about that then, guys and girls?
Oh yeah. Smash. Oh hello, Jimmy in Broadmoor. Medical doctor, Zedwing, Mr. Savile. So here's old Louis Theroux. He goes on to conduct a really interesting, kind of like documentary meet-up with Jimmy Savile. So I'd imagine we're probably going to get some footage of that throughout this part 2, maybe. So I think if I remember, Louis Theroux gets Savile to openly say it out loud, you know? Oh, hello, Jimmy. Isolated black and white still.
Access to mortuaries. Now, we do know...
Oh, mortuaries.
Spent a lot of time, or quite a bit of time, particularly in the...
Fuck me, man. Did you take... You don't tell... Did you, Sir James, did he take it down the fucking necrophilia avenue?
Did that give him
I don't want to think about it.
Yes, it did.
Oh, my
There is no
God.
evidence
Jimmy was boning corpses.
Exists other than anecdotal evidence
Jesus.
that he said
That's like a whole...
anybody that was dead.
It's just like a whole nother level, isn't it, you know?
For most of the 20th century...
How'd you fucking bone a dead body?
Rich,
all kinds of fucking wrong, you know?
With some really
oh, it's one of the most disturbing visuals of Jimmy Savile. But the pink and red glasses, cigarette in his gob, posing in front of the camera. He's got his like blue and white shell suit on, you know?
Various forms started appearing.
He likes shagging dead people, question mark.
One of the most common...
Okay, so here it is with the circulation online. Speculation. Yeah, niece was 14 in Stoke Mandeville. Infamous in Scarborough. Children in Need, starring Jimmy Savile. Yeah, you have to balance the moral books here. It's very important Jimmy appears on Children in Need, you know? Spreading charity, spreading the love.
And I came to the view that they didn't really want him.
Yeah, you gotta really point the finger here at the BBC, man. So, oh, have I got news for you? Oh, yeah, I remember this as well. Oh, this is unbelievable.
You used to be a wrestler, didn't you?
I still am.
I wrestle girls.
I'm feared in every girls' school in this
Fuck me. So there, he's just saying it blatantly out loud. Here, look. But they think it's him cracking a joke. There's so much like subtext to this.
Didn't you live in a caravan?
12 years I lived in a motor caravan.
What do you do in the caravan?
Girls.
Lay my hands on.
Girls and Vaseline.
You are a recognisable character.
Hislop starting to think.
Now, looking at you now, they'll think,
So this is the old. This guy's passed on. Any of the old hosts of Countdown.
An individual, but on the other hand, the other Jimmy Savile is a fairly anonymous.
So this is becoming a bit of a thing now with these media interview appearances. Everybody's asking the question, you know? And Jimmy's just deflecting it by like laughing. Oh, Gary Glitter about to get arrested again. Fuck me, Gary.
Possessing over 4,000
When are you gonna fucking turn the corner, Glitter?
Fled the UK.
Oh, Nam. Vietnam,
His
wasn't it?
whereabouts were largely unknown.
Jesus, man.
Until he was arrested
In a city coming to you, Gary Glitter.
Accused of raping 2 girls under the age of 12.
So I don't know the laws over it. Could, yeah,
In
not gonna.
Vietnam, the punishment for the crimes was death by firing squad.
Oh, please. Please do it.
The rape charges
Right,
were
he
dropped,
almost looks
but Glitter still faced charges of
unrecognisable here. He's
serious
completely
sexual
shaved off his fucking hair.
The judge described him as abnormal and
Abnormal.
sick and said he needed help.
That's a compliment.
The translator told him his sentence.
Alright, and speak English. Gary can't hear. You gotta speak
Glitter was
English.
sentenced to 3 years in a Vietnamese prison for committing obscene acts against 2 young girls.
Jesus, man.
Are you sorry for what you've done?
No.
I haven't done anything.
I ain't done anything. Look. Come on, come on. Vietnam Megamix. Oh, when in Nam, eh, Gary? When in fucking Nam. Oh, he loves it. He loves the limelight. Jimmy's looking on. Oh, yeah, kiss, kiss. Air stewardess's tongue in an air stewardess's hand. This is unreal. And the other one's getting jealous. Don't worry, love. Just fucking line up. Oh, here we come, Jimmy. Checkered number.
Is actually not getting caught.
No intention of ever. Are you concerned about the internet, Sir
Not
James? No.
They might be jumping off things and kidnapping.
So he's really starting to look ropey here. His teeth are starting to fall out. His face is all fucking mangled. And his hair continues to grow and sprawl. Oh, Elvis and Jimmy. Elvis is like, who the fuck is this? The guy with the weird hair. Paul.
Tricky, yes. I'm a very tricky fella.
Yeah, slippery fucking slug, more like.
Than being clever. If you
played the game, didn't you, Jimmy?
You can slip up because you're clever. But if
Yeah.
you're tricky, you don't slip up. You never slip
It's back and forth, wasn't it? It's not just the way he played the media.
Savile was the subject of a Surrey police investigation.
And let me guess,
This
it
followed a
didn't fucking
complaint
go
from
anywhere.
A woman who said she'd been sexually assaulted by him in the 1970s while a pupil at
So they're
Dunkirk.
slowly coming forward.
Surrey police contacted
We're
20
building
former
towards the
residents
more of the collective movement. I think it's on the old Friends Reunited website, so Duncroft Manor.
forces, none of whom reported any allegations about Savile.
It's very difficult though for the victims to come forward. You know, it's a scenario you don't want to feel alone. When it's more of a collective movement, I think that's when you can really start to lock onto the guy, you know, the guy and his crimes.
File to the Crown Prosecution Service. They ruled there was insufficient evidence.
Yeah, see, like they're waiting for him to die first. They had the evidence, but he needs to die first before we release it, you know? That was part of the plan.
Staff members, because Bernardo's had told them they had no record of any sexual abuse.
Oh yeah, they had all the fucking records.
Or were aware of any instance.
Talk about Jimmy covering his fucking tracks here with this fucking information. Hello?
It's Mark here.
It's Mark.
She told me she would have been very keen to help.
but she's in the fucking dark.
You've never been spoken to at all.
No. I was meant to be interviewed late 1970s and they never come back.
Nor did she have any suspicion.
She's been waiting for the call for 30 years.
Might have learned crucial details
Oh
about Savile's
dear.
visits. Did he take any of the girls out in his car?
Took them all.
You're not going to say anything.
Right.
Yeah, take care.
Take care, whoever you are.
In 1999, Gadd was jailed for 4
So
months
Gary
for
Glitter
possessing
returns to
images of
the
child
UK. How
abuse.
is that
He went on to spend
allowed?
over 2 years in a
Who
Vietnam
the fuck
jail
let
abusing
Glitter
2
back
girls.
into the UK,
10
man?
years later, it seems that Savile believed Gadd was more victim than predator.
Oh
I
yeah,
obtained
like
a
Jimmy
recording of an
fucking
interview Savile
defending
carried out with
Glitter.
a journalist in which he appears to
Glitter
defend
looks
the
like
convicted
the
paedophile.
Vietnam version of Glitter. He's just Gary Glitter in fucking beast mode right now with his fucking Guns N' Roses fucking bandana on. Fuck me, Glitter. You're fucking rocking out, son.
And the police then, oh, we've got a famous person. Oh my goodness. Yeah,
Oh, look at this from Savile, man.
But Gary had not sold it, not tried to sell it, not tried to show them in public.
These fucking blood brothers, aren't they? They fucking clunked. They clunked and clicked, didn't they? Blood brothers.
Is of course it's up to them as a person, but they didn't do anything wrong. But they are then
So
demonized.
Jimmy would have known, man.
Of course,
But he's trying to protect his friend.
Nothing really. They just sat at home watching these dodgy...
Question is he protecting him because potentially Glitter's got information on Savile, you know?
Now you're telling me that somebody didn't stick
So you don't want to sell him out. He sells out Glitter and Glitter will sell out him, you know?
He was like that, but he wasn't public with it. And he didn't
So this is really fucking disturbing right now.
Savile's thoughts on Glitter were recorded 2 years before his death.
Oh no, as we cut to a new scene, another victim.
And she said to me, do you know what?
All of these fucking victims are pretty much the same age as Jimmy Savile, you know?
And I can remember saying to her...
Actually, what am I talking about? Obviously, they're slightly younger than Jimmy Savile. I'll take that back.
I said, well, I would.
2009-10.
So here we go.
I started seeing stuff popping up on Friends Reunited.
Yeah, here we go.
The social media.
Let's get the bastard.
Ever wondered what your old friends
I really miss this website,
Friends
man.
Reunited has 15 million members.
Yeah, it got kind of like phased out, but it was great for like your old like
there were hints
I don't know, like
that something had gone
secondary
on at
school, your old like school friends, but
girls who had been
I
there at
guess
the
now
time
we
who
sort
were
of got
some
like
mature women.
Facebook,
Nothing you could quite put your
like
finger on, but there was
sub-pages,
something about their
closest
conversation,
equivalent, I guess.
Hints that there had been a police investigation.
So sea of girls coming forward.
Printouts from Friends Reunited.
Jesus, man.
And this is one of the women saying that she was contacted by the police, but don't want to do it on my own. I really think we ought to do something. The more girls say something, the better chance we have.
Why is it the power of the man, Sir
I'd love to
James?
see him get his just deserves. At the beginning of 2011, I come across Karen Ward's account. You know, that was the real breakthrough.
So where are we
because
at in
there,
regards
that's
to Jimmy
elusive,
popping his
proper
clogs? It's pretty
story
much the
telling
same
everything that
time as this, all of these revelations
it
in
as I
and
was Googling
around Friends Reunited. Duncroft's a
very
fucking
convincing account.
shagging zone.
It included a character called JS.
JS.
Had taken her out
Duncroft,
of the car.
exterior, disturbing.
One had to put up with being
Mould and
groped.
gropes.
In fact, he
What
often
the
tried to press me to
moulds?
go further than simply fondling
I knew
him
Jimmy
and
was
lying
into
and stroking
fucking
some of my
groping, but
nipples
fucking
and
mauling.
my partly formed breasts. He
Alright.
promised me all manner of good things if I would give him oral sex.
Ugh.
So I've now got a story written very convincingly.
Oh, I bet you were
98%
rereading
which I
it,
know
mate,
is
in the
true.
dark whilst sucking. Oh, Jimmy coming into focus. Look away, viewers on Rumble. Can't see it on YouTube.
Confirmed that JS
YouTube are too fucking woke for content of this fucking nature, eh?
We had a meeting with my editor.
Oh,
I
yes.
said, yes, go with this.
Go with the flow.
First thing I did was track down Karen Ward.
Right.
We agreed to do a face-to-face
Oh, I
interview.
remember this fucking girl.
Problem with BBC Archive from that period
Plunk
of the
click.
70s. Very little of it survives.
Clunk and click, 1970s.
researcher.
I was trying to find
managed to
Plunk
get hold of
Click, all of the
tapes.
fucking uploads.
Plunk
Nowhere
Click,
to be
so
found
this program
online.
really did exist.
How unfortunate.
On with the show. These are some of the
No doubt
highlights.
about it. If I
Some
could
of the great
find
fun times
all
we
of the
had.
Clunk Click episodes, I'd do fucking
And there,
commentaries.
sure
So here's
enough,
old Freddie Starr.
was Karen.
And she's behind him.
All my life, I was governed by fun.
Fun?
Every day, Christmas Day.
Oh, top of
Every
the
night,
slots,
New Year's
Jimmy. 1964 to 2006. Fuck me, Savile. You stood the test of time, mate. Oh, here's Jimmy's fucking fans. Look.
2,000 people had filed in.
What?
It was really
Oh, he's dead. Look.
Yeah, there was a very special spirit.
It comes out of nowhere, doesn't it? It's like Jimmy's dead. Just when it was about to get fucking interesting, he fucking died. Look.
He had a way about him, didn't he?
Oh, he had a way with the women. Class act. Yeah. Numero uno.
He was in charge. If he were here,
Oh, he's in charge of the BBC, mate. Breaking news. Now then.
It was right now, Uncle Jimmy has arrived, you see.
Dunking it. Splattering time. Top of the slots. Spurt it out. Is that Frank fucking Bruno? Well, Bruno lost his fucking mind the moment Tyson hit him in the head, so I cut Bruno some... Frank can't think straight.
Good evening. He was a giant of British entertainment through the 70s and
Giant?
80s and an extraordinary charity fundraiser.
Fuck that fucking nonsense.
He was exactly
Esther Rancer
he appeared on
and her
stage.
fake teeth.
Eccentric, idiosyncratic.
Esther Rancer's teeth coming out of her fucking face. What's that about?
Cigar with shiny shell suits.
Oh, here's his fucking grave. Before it gets fucking shredded. Look. OBE, KCSG, BSE.
He was about the brightest thread that there was.
Oh yeah, mate. What are you talking about?
We had messages from others who'd been abused. We thought by the time...
Yeah, and again, there's probably this momentum now that he's passed on, whereas people's like, right, now I can come forward. The guy's dead. But where's the fucking justice suit? I'm not a religious site, so where's the justice suit? Jimmy's just a sea of fucking ashes, you know? I mean, if there's a fucking afterlife and God and judgment, maybe. Maybe right now Jimmy Savile's being whipped in the lower recesses of hell, but I don't know, guys. I think he got away with it, you know?
Excellent, we can pull together a TX plan. In other words, prepare for broadcast.
Right.
So there was no doubt in your mind that it was a definite commission.
Well,
a commission and BBC. Security cameras everywhere. Post Savile now they've got security.
And that obviously couldn't
the BBC needs to distance themselves from their prize champion.
It was an abrupt change of tone.
Was that Jill Jando Dildo?
Excellent. Let's
no, that's not her. She got fucking taken out, didn't she? She get fucking shredded? Oh, Jan Dildo.
His reason?
Oh, light up, Jimmy. He's back. He's still alive. Look.
They'd been told by the Crown Prosecution
Fuck, man. They brought him back from the dead. Oh, he's still here. Look, here's Jimmy.
Old and frail. For Peter
oh, yeah. Too frail to
became critical.
Take the stand.
Having pondered this overnight, I think the key is whether we can establish the CPS.
Oh, it makes it, he's so old now. It makes it so much better if we don't follow up any of these accusations, you know?
Just the women and a second-hand briefing.
Jesus
the
Christ.
producer emailed his editor, warning him of the potential for disaster if he dropped the film.
I kind of look at the BBC now. They're just like this shady fucking organisation, isn't it? It's like borderline Orwellian, like power structure, out of date. Don't trust them, you know?
And the danger of not running it is substantial damage to BBC reputation.
Don't fucking worry, people. Elon Musk is going to bring down the BBC and Keir Starmer. Let's fucking go, Elon.
Not because he was old and frail.
Right.
Killed the story.
I was very surprised.
Everybody killed the story for about 40 fucking years, you know?
As did Liz McKean with our editor. We had meetings together.
Yeah, Jimmy Savile's like circle.
And the argument went on for some
I don't know,
time.
friends, informants. It's a sprawling web, you know?
It felt like there'd been a decision to kill the story.
Did the Newsnight editor take the decision to stop the investigation?
Blow back here on the BBC, and that's why they, you know.
Or
because at this point, the BBC has still got a lot of weight,
widespread speculation
a lot of power.
The BBC that the Newsnight investigation was shelved because of the big tribute programmes already commissioned to
oh
celebrate Jimmy
shit!
Savile's life.
I've spoken to a number of people at all levels.
I'd imagine majority of these programmes never fucking aired, you know.
For
it's impossible now to do a tribute to Jimmy Savile.
Panorama
Everything's been so fucking tarnished, you know.
To drop the story, but it's difficult to explain why he went off it so quickly.
Who got to him?
Their rows about it, Liz McKean says she was left with the clear impression that Peter Rippon was feeling the heat.
The heat.
On the morning of the 30th of
The
November,
heat coming from Prince Andrew, eh?
Friends saying, you know, PR
Stop.
says if the bosses aren't happy, I can't go to the wall on
Stop
this one.
searching.
Given the potent issues involved, it was flagged up to Peter Rippon's bosses, Deputy Director of News.
So see
Peter
a
Mitchell,
visuals
and
here in the
Director of
corridor,
Kelly
kind of
Gordon.
nice.
Was it the right editorial call? A lot of people
That's
have a
the
different
BBC
view.
right now, and just to see like empty corridors and offices. Nobody's there right now. It's been taken over by AI, the
As
BBC.
predicted, news emerged that the Savile story had been spiked.
Black and white still. Fucking hell, his cigar's bigger than his fucking head.
Corporation's image.
Jimmy, give me some head and I'll fix you.
Peter Rippon said it was absolutely
Chris
untrue.
Brook.
The Newsnight
Teen
investigation
sex
was blocked for anything
allegations.
other than editorial reasons.
Alright, we're going round in fucking circles. Oh, here he is! Archival black and white footage is fucking unbelievable. Oh, it's collage of Jimmy tongues, tits, eyeballs. Ah!
Frustrated that his investigation into
Jimmy was
Savile
never
dropped by the
frustrated in
BBC,
life. He took everything
Marion's
and
research
some.
was given to a current affairs team at ITV.
Christ, man, are we locking onto anything here?
It was also really important to stop.
Well, surely ITV can bring home the fucking baton, you know? They're kind of like anti-BBC.
To me, it just meant.
Yeah, I think it's either ITV or Channel 4 that air an accusation programme post-death on Savile,
Now recovering from
which
surgery
obviously
to
starts
remove her
generating the
cancer, still
momentum
feels angry
for
about the
justice.
decision to drop the Newsnight investigation.
But fuck Newsnight, that's part of the BBC.
Hurtful, and it was
We
difficult.
need to find a fucking
because I
another
had
fucking
been
network,
pushed
guys.
So
you know?
hard to do it when I didn't want to. You have to remember, I wasn't very well at all. I had cancer. In
Well,
the
the thing
end,
is,
I
she's
think
all
I came.
better right now. I mean, she's doing an
And for
interview
all
here.
that stress, that's what made me angry. The fact that I'd
Jimmy
gone through
gave
all
her
that
fucking
stress,
cancer,
and
you know?
I really needed to concentrate on getting well. And then they never used it because somebody higher up didn't believe me.
Yeah, the victims, it's
Criticise
just
is all
like,
one likes,
it's
but a
too
BBC
much, isn't it?
editor,
You know?
BBC mindset
The
says,
blowback,
hang on a minute, if we've got a story here,
the
about an
lives
institution
destroyed
that's failed,
by one guy.
then that, in our terms, a serious news and current affairs programme, that's a better story than the allegations are.
Christ, now we're going round. Oh, he's back. His rainbow-coloured, checkered, top of the slots.
First and last presenters of Top of the Pops.
Yeah, Jimmy really opens and bookends Top of the Pops, doesn't he?
Dreams come true on his legendary
Jesus.
TV show, Jim will fix it, and raise more money for charity than anyone
Running with
else in
nuns,
British history.
as
So
you
Jimmy
do.
Savile was a national treasure.
A treasure.
But sadly, last year, aged 84,
84?
passed away.
Good fucking innings, Jimmy. Candlelight Jimmy, black and white. Oh, Eamon Holmes.
Since his death, there have been rumours surrounding.
So here's ITV. You know they'll bring it home.
That will come to light, tarnishing his memory. So what is the
Yeah,
truth? The goal
ITV
is now
don't fucking
to set the
care,
record
you know?
straight for the family is that Jimmy's niece. that's
Yeah,
Megan
ITV,
Tanner,
no
and his long-term
expense spared, bringing down Jimmy Savile moments, you know?
Very difficult for you
ITV
both, I know,
royally trying to
and
crush the
it's been a
BBC here,
test.
look.
Yes. And, do you feel that closeness to him still when you
I
see
do.
him like that?
In fact, it's really
ITV's entire schedule's now
really
been...
it has passed away.
There's all pointing to what is all their programmes are
For me,
anti-Jimmy
that was
Savile
when it really hit
content.
home that he's not here any longer.
And you
Bring
talk
it
about the
home,
book,
ITV.
Amanda, because there's so many stories, so many newspaper stories in particular, and the book is called about, naturally enough, As About That Then.
As About That
And this is this
Number
the
one bestseller, eh?
authorised biography that we're talking about here? You are
So
happy
it's not
with
a
what's inside
positive
this?
biography, I'm guessing.
We're very happy
Or
what
is it?
Alison Bellamy's done. We think
The
it's a wonderful book.
unauthorised biography of Jimmy Savile.
Creating this book, have you given her a lot of
I
information?
fucking get a copy of it. It's a
Yes,
fucking audio book, you know. I'm all about the fucking audio books, you know.
Family information. Myself and
So this is Jimmy Savile's niece released a book on him.
As much as we could in front of the right people.
Oh,
Well,
good
let's
God.
find out the rights and wrongs, the truths and the untruths about this.
Oh,
Sue,
good luck with
if
that.
you-
Aim
How
on.
long were you and Sir Jimmy together?
I met him in '69.
Oh, so this is old fucking flame.
He was in Top of the Pops all the time.
Jimmy Savile's long-term lover, Sue Himes. Right.
Then we met up. I got married, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, you
We
got
met up
married and he was
in
playing away.
More or less stayed together then.
Long-time lover.
You let me ask you, and the reason why question marks come up about Jimmy and who he was he a ladies' man? Was he
Oh,
gay?
yeah,
Was he
yeah.
bisexual?
Yes, he
Was
was.
that because you were a bit of a secret?
Well, Jim liked the
So
way
what
Jim
is
got
this
publicity was to
fucking
be a
pal?
mystery.
Jimmy's
It was the way
Sunday night?
His image, that's the
Oh,
way he
hello.
branded himself, really. So the
How's your
more
working
mystery he
week? I
made
don't
his
want
life
to
out to be,
talk. I
the more
just want to
publicity he
touch
got, the
you.
more
I'll see
people
you
talked
again
about
next
it.
Sunday, love. There he
Did you
is.
think, well, I'm kind of, because a lot of people that thought he was.
Jim will fix it.
Did you not?
How's about that?
I knew it. And also, I had my own life as well. I had a good social life. I had my
Jimmy
daughter, my
didn't have a
family.
social
I had
life.
a career, full-time, busy career. So
Can you fix
in
me
that
to
sense,
drive a
if I'd been
train,
married to him,
Jimmy?
maybe I think you'd have been a bit obsessed about that. A bit upset about that.
So we're not getting a great deal here from these two blondes.
We've all read things that people are saying.
Again, it's another part of this documentary where you're like, all right, let's crank up the editing, you know?
All of it.
So playing the entire interview. A bit of an age gap between these two. Long-time lover. I think this woman's a fucking paid actress, you know?
There were always question marks.
Jimmy's fucking hired this woman to pretend to be his long-time lover, just to like, oh yeah, I did have some kind of like stability in my life.
Respect regarding Newsnight. Oh, I just think it's all absolute rubbish.
And the niece is like defending Jimmy.
Nobody's allowed to.
Man, fucking Jimmy was bouncing this fucking niece on his fucking knee. I bet you thought I was about to say his fucking cock. Oh, I ain't gonna take it that far, guys, you know?
If somebody's that good and that
I don't think Jimmy Savile ever molested members of his own family. But I don't think you can quite deny it either. But who's to say, hey?
When he was there, you felt very safe having Jimmy Savile in your life.
So you just keep repeating the same footage of the speed train. Jim will fix it. What is going on with this documentary right now?
Well, thank you very much indeed.
That was a crap fucking interview, ITV, and that was me thinking you were locking onto the fucking evidence.
Thank you.
Great.
I was going to Interpol in around 2011.
So it's pretty good so far. It's the first time watching it, guys. Kind of liking it, you know?
Images of child abuse.
Some fucking prime time fucking Christmas content, baby.
Offenders. And it was on the way either back or there.
Why do I kind of sync Jimmy up with Christmas? God knows why, man.
Being a paedophile?
Maybe it's just like a nostalgia 1980s kind of like mentality. Yeah, it was a big deal in the 1980s, especially in and around Christmas. You would have had the Jim will fix it Christmas specials, not to mention like Top of the Pops, you know?
Child abuse.
So he was prominent and rampant around that time.
Happened with that or where it went? And I said, that's really strange. I said, I've not heard that. I said, it can't have happened whilst I was in the force because I would have known
In the
about
force.
it. I said, so it must have happened after I left.
Oh,
and
right.
I'm surprised.
Just trying to distance yourself, eh?
I said, but I'll make some inquiries and see what I can
find. Oh, more fucking inquiries and no.
Well, so I then made some inquiries.
Where are the eventualities to right now? We're just going around in circles with the fucking evidence, you know?
In police forces and especially within Surrey because I was next.
So it's a real failure in regards to like law enforcement, not to mention like news media.
It was a very senior officer and he said, look, I can't remember what the outcome of it was. But suffice to say that we
nobody willing to sort of step forward, you know.
I then went back and told the producer this, and this is
a lot of people have probably been told no.
He then talks to his
don't pursue this any further. You've been sold, and only tell you once, you know.
Story. So the story they were after was incompetence by police, failed to do an investigation.
Wow, for decades, wasn't it?
And he came back and said, well...
All right, cut to a new scene. What the fuck is going on with this documentary right now?
I think you're missing the point. The story is...
Yeah, one criticism, part 2's overly long. Yeah, you could have cut down a lot of these moments early on in the first part of part 2, and then this sequence or segments, you know.
And then I remember talking to him and he said to me, look, it's...
I like my cuts to be rapid, especially when it's involving Jimmy Savile.
Let me run with it. I said, you know, I'm on a different network. You're on BBC.
Oh, sharp edits as he appears and leaves.
What I do. It still needed a lot of work. So those people out there have said, you know, I literally...
Yeah, this is kind of like filler content right now.
Not the case. What we had to do after that was really build the story. There were some elements in place.
We're in the building the story phase of part 2 of the Jimmy Savile documentary available on Daily Motion.
Is that the allegations that the BBC were looking at?
A woke YouTube upload / uncensored version available on Rumble.
And I was very clear that I said, you know, we need to find victims away from Duncroft. And quite simply,
right,
is that it's very easy for the public.
Well, next protocol's got to be top of the slots, studios, you know?
What we need
plenty of evidence there, fucking stains everywhere,
who
you know?
are much more likely, wrongly, but much more likely to be believed in the first instance. And then we can build that up and bring in the Duncroft girls as well to show the totality.
I think to get to fucking Glitter and ask him, or Rolf Farris, I don't know, man, I don't know, maybe it was us at somebody. Those two wouldn't have sold him out, but you know.
I wrote to the Director General at the time and said, can we have an interview in relation to the allegations we've got?
Christ, this is so boring, this segment.
The Director General refused to give us an interview.
Tap me out, man.
So, and actually furthermore, went on
furthermore, boredom, fucking conversational moments of convo that are going nowhere. Where are we heading to, lads?
Out of hand. So the story behind the making of the programme was that essentially we'd got to a position where the programme was ready to go. And on this Saturday,
why is this in the fucking documentary, this footage?
Some information to the newspapers. So what the ITV publicity desk said, let's give.
So I know it's ITV finally.
Sunday, as an exclusive.
Lock on to something, but talk about we're taking the long road there right now, aren't we?
Relationship with the Sunday Mirror. So I said, well, I'd like to give some to the Sunday Mirror.
A Sunday Mirror. I don't know if Piers Morgan was still a thing.
And they said, okay,
back around this time period. He may well have been.
Mail on Sunday, and we'll give everything.
Not that I would give him Piers Morgan any credit for the downfall of Jimmy Savile.
On Saturday, I got a phone call from, I was at my son's football match, and I got a phone call.
It's a big fucking scoop, though.
Reporter from the Mail on Sunday.
Anybody not tied to the BBC, be keen to get this published, you know?
A little bit more. So I told them, and they said,
massive fucking story, you know?
There isn't. That's the story. I said, what you want more?
Celebrated celebrity for decades, and all of these revelations coming out.
And so Sunday comes, and the Sunday
comes finally.
Sunday People run the Savile story on the
right. You can always rely on Sunday papers to publish shit of this nature, you know.
I had already written quite a few articles questioning these kind of very heavy moral panic.
So it wasn't. There were obviously journalists out there publishing stuff, but it sort of didn't go anywhere. It's this David Rose.
I mean, I should tell you that I am a Jimmy Savile skeptic too, and I've done.
Well, yeah, obviously, mate, because you've been. Oh, Jimmy's dancing. Quite a fucking mover was old Savile.
Those who claim that they've been abused by Jimmy Savile were lying in order to claim compensation, and they said that without any hesitation. They just made it up.
So-called kangaroo court.
Kangaroo court involving Rolf Farris.
Are they getting money out of this? Do they get paid for this?
What is going on with the footage, man? Jumping all over the place right now.
2 weeks ago.
So how's this thing gonna fucking end? I mean, Jimmy's ended, and how are we gonna resolve any of this, man?
It's not possible for the corporation to take any further action. Last week, the Jimmy Savile Charitable Trust told us it is saddened by the broadcast of such serious allegations. which by their very nature
Jimmy
is one-sided,
Savile's red
and may impact
jumpsuit.
on the charitable trust.
That's an iconic shot, and could his hair be any whiter,
is
you
now
know?
being reviewed by the Director of Public Prosecutions, although an internal review.
Oh, now the police are clearly going to review all of this clear evidence. Oh, it's Philip Schofield. Fucking hell. Oh, he's no good. Do fucking Schofield. Do one. Castaway Schofield. White hair. It's all to do with the fucking white hair, isn't it? With these ropey ass fucking individuals, man. Anybody out there in life with white hair, man, I'm onto you. You're all kinds of fucking wrong, you know? And there's Jimmy Savile with white hair, waving. Rally leader. Oh, he's rallying it out. He's running, cycling it out, all of the trauma.
And that no action was taken.
Take one, Jimmy Savile.
Many legal claims.
Was this the opening episode to Clunk Click? Jimmy's wearing a fucking poncho. It's top of the slops. Oh, nice legs, eh, Jimmy? Touch away, son.
There are now allegations that Top of the Pops.
Oh, Aaron is slopping it out on plops, eh? Jimmy was into fucking probably triple fucking digits on top of the slops.
From the Top of the Pops audience and take them to other parties off the
Oh,
premises of the
good
BBC.
God.
And inappropriate things have been described as
he was the big cheese, wasn't he?
Serious.
And is it your
Cheesy
understanding that
cock.
these people worked for the BBC?
He was the big pull, wasn't he?
Yes.
Pull down those fucking knickers, eh?
We've had one particular call that has names of people who can be traced on that.
Right.
And that will be passed on to the police.
We're at the tracing names part of the documentary as Jimmy continues to dance.
That boys were targeted too.
Jesus, man.
There's some quite serious allegations.
So he was technically, well, paedophile. It's not really gay, innit? It's full-blown pedo.
Paedophile ring operating where? At the BBC? Yes.
Yeah, we know where it's to, you fucking clowns. It's the Clunk Click studio.
Great Ormond Street, a dying
54 years of abusing.
We were also realising that we were hearing stuff about Stoke Mandeville.
Oh, Stoke Mandeville.
Hotel Garenne, Channel Islands.
Fucking molesting cripples.
In the 1970s and 80s, the Haute de la Garenne was state-run until it closed in 1986.
Jesus, man. Stark digging. The kiddies were buried outside. What? What's this? Drugged. Ku Klux Klan images. Kiddies. I don't recall any of this. Bones of two more kids dug up. Have we now transitioned into the Fred and West? Fred and Rose West part of the documentary. I don't fucking know, man.
And released video footage from inside the building. More than 160 people have now come.
So what's this got to do with Jimmy Savile?
This is what's been referred to as Cellar 1. And
Cellar 1
is the stone trough in which were
found
minute traces of what police think is human blood.
Blood? Fuck me, Jimmy. Well, this is all new to me. That was me speculating that he was a torturous killer. Maybe I was locking onto something. Chamber of Horrors. Trapdoor to Hell. Terror in the Dark Room. Newsnight and Jimmy Savile. 2012.
For cancelling the investigation.
I don't know, man.
Newsnight is not normally interested in celebrity expose.
Well, they're going to be interested in this one.
The police or the CPS had let the women down in some way. We should go
Down we go.
Well, they're investigating
Get
the
down,
Surrey Police
love.
investigation into Jimmy Savile, and they discovered that Surrey Police had done a perfectly decent investigation into Jimmy Savile.
Come on, man, let's get some fucking momentum. The guy's been dead for like half an hour and we're still circling around the fucking truth, you know?
Misleading at the very least. I think they were suggesting that the story.
Hey, it loses all kinds of momentum the moment he dies, you know?
About Jimmy Savile's
So like, people going, oh yeah, I come forward, oh yeah, I did try, you know, I tried to get it out, you know? Jimmy was all about getting it in, you know?
Here is not that a bad editorial decision was made.
So I'm not sure how long we've got left here, guys. I can't leave OBS because I'm currently full screen. I'd imagine maybe 10, 15 minutes.
Completely eradicated because of pressure.
I think it's about 90 minutes. This is part 2. Way too long, I've got to say.
And that as far as I
So we're looking at about 2.5 hours for the entirety.
The Newsnight investigators got the story
So why the fucking BBC conducting this investigation?
Savile was a paedophile.
Oh right, well done
The decision
BBC.
by their editor to drop the original investigation was clearly flawed.
Change
and
of
the way it
power
was
at the
taken was
BBC, that's
wrong,
probably what
though I
needed
believe
to
it was
happen.
done in good faith.
There's some fucking younger
By the
blood
end of
into
the
play,
year,
you know?
The BBC had lost its boss. Many
Yeah,
senior
BBC
executives
was
had
so
resigned
fucking
or
old
moved
school for too
jobs,
many
and
decades.
BBC was really left in chaos.
Yeah. Well, still in fucking
Jimmy Savile has
chaos.
been branded by the NSPCC as one of the most prolific sex attackers of all
The
time. And over the
RSPC.
weekend,
What, are you
details
fucking
of his
touching
abuse took an
animals?
even
What?
darker turn.
His own
Oh, yes,
sister's
Philip
grandchild,
Schofield.
Savile's great niece, Caroline Robinson, claims to have been abused twice by what she calls
Oh
Uncle
my
Jimmy.
god.
The first time was when she was
Oh,
12 years old, and
tot to
Caroline is with her
two-timer Schofield. It was do fucking tot to two-timer.
cathartic experience.
Fucking hell, Schofield. Could your hair be any whiter?
It's making
Caroline Robinson, you need to get out of the studios. You're talking to Philip Schofield, love.
This hadn't come out.
God, Schofield.
No, I would have told us all. I'd have kept
Gordon the
secret until I
Gopher's
died.
screaming off stage, arrest him!
Don't tell tales.
TM Savile scandal, hashtag it, guys.
Looking back at all the other victims of his abuse and that.
So
it
come on
wasn't really
ITV,
anything
let's
that happened
release
with
this
me.
fucking badass docu.
The assault took place.
Docu-scoop.
You
So this
also
is all
were fucking
Holly.
members of the family,
Is it
all the
Willoughby?
grandparents, all there to see.
I think she
So
pretty
you're
much,
you're in the room,
she don't want
you're
anything
years
more
old,
to
and he
do with
calls you over to
Schofield.
come and
Oh
sit
fuck,
down.
it's Ron Weasley.
And he sat you very
Female
centrally in his
version.
lap, didn't
Yeah,
he?
because
So this woman looked like Ron Weasley as a young girl. What the fuck's that about?
Person's knee, you always put your legs down.
Is that a
beside
fucking
or
image
in the
post
middle. But I was literally
Jimmy
sat
Savile
here on the
molesting and then
ground
she
part of
started to look like Ron
And,
Weasley? What
he
the fuck,
talked
man?
to me, and then it like lowered his tone of his voice.
Oh yeah,
So the
start
more quiet
whispering.
he got, the more I had
Sweet
to lean into
nothings.
him to hear him because I couldn't hear him.
Do
And
you
I
like
thought
my
there was something
smoky
wrong here,
breath?
And he stroked me
And my
back.
cum-stained
how
white
a
fronts.
gentleman
Take a
strokes woman
whiff.
back who he's in love with, and it's nice to caress
How's
him.
about fucking
Imagine
that then?
as opposed to put a slap on your hand on your back.
Slap
and
me,
like,
YouTube,
look,
with
it's like
censorship. You
caressing
don't like this commentary?
down the spine.
Tongue my shitter,
It didn't feel
YouTube.
right. No. It felt weird.
Yeah, I'm feeling a bit weird right now watching this footage. Oh, it was a carry on. Oh, Sid James, eh? Carry on. Kenneth Williams.
Him straight up, so I just sat with him on with.
You think of like the old school like carry on films with like those fucking movies were full blown with like fucking Savile characters. Yeah, I think of like the sexual innuendo in the old school carry on films was fucking borderline rampant, you know?
So the more I wiggled,
Sign of the times,
the
isn't
more
it?
excited Jimmy
All
got.
of these different elements sort of
Next minute I know his
reflecting
hand
back
was on
at
the
each
bum.
other, you know?
He's gone into my knickers and his
Oh,
hand was on the
shit.
bum, and I
This is in a
thought,
room full of people.
Oh, Schofield's loving it right now, look.
It was perfect.
Oh, please, give me more detail, love.
You jumped up, didn't you, and made an excuse.
Holly's very compassionate. Phillips,
I wet myself.
not so
I know it
much.
sounds a bit rude, but it was like I'd wet myself. I
Right.
could have got to the toilet, so I jumped.
Jimmy
up
didn't
and I went
allow
out,
her.
and I just cried. I just couldn't believe
Ah,
it.
she was
How
a
did
young
feel,
girl.
Did you say? Do you think?
I think because I didn't understand what were going
Yeah,
on.
Phillips, like, yeah, well, yeah, so keep talking.
My grandma.
Phillips' left hand right now. I can't see where Phillips Schofield's left hand's to. I think he's touching
I
himself.
sat opposite. Jimmy was sat here and say,
Yeah, look at Schofield right now with his fucking left hands. Fuck me,
So
man.
when you told her, what did she say?
Holly don't realise.
"Don't worry, I'll sort it out."
Do you think
This
that
is the
that
fucking goal. Yeah,
reaction
look,
to what you
Schofield's got
told
his
her
left hand on his
says
fucking
something about
cock.
her? I mean, do you think that she
So this
was
is
aware of what was
basically,
going
this
on?
footage, archival footage of Phillips Schofield's is fucking golden years. Look, man.
I trust my grandma. I always have.
Yeah,
done.
fucking
I always
double
will.
innuendos at
But
play, yeah?
For her to pretend there's nothing wrong, or say she'll sort
Say
it
she'll
out,
sorting.
nothing happened.
This is his sister, isn't
Yes.
it?
And I
Oh,
think
Phillips,
that's
like, don't stop now.
very, very
Don't
well.
stop.
Very well.
In what way?
Everything she
In what
wanted,
way? Yeah,
she got.
lower your voice, love.
From Egyptologist that she wanted to do, so she had a house, Cairo.
Did they attempt to mummify
He
her?
did know where she used to live. She got a cottage.
Cottage?
She stayed in
Where are
a
we
good,
going to?
Sheltered home. At
Sheltered
Randall
home?
Park. So everything my grandmama wanted,
Again, this...
she got.
Do you believe he...
Is it a testimonial? Needs a little bit of editing, guys.
Now think about you speaking out in this way.
So this is 2022. When was all the Schofield scandals coming out? I don't know if that was around about that time. Yeah, I don't know if this editor's deliberately put in this footage of Philip Schofield, you know?
Yes.
Yeah, he's really gone to town with this docu, hasn't he? Glitter, Harris, Schofield. All encompassing Jimmy Savile biography, this.
Savile is my uncle. I love
What?
to say it was made me proud.
He was everybody. He was the nation's fucking uncle, wasn't he?
Destroyed over something like this.
Oh, don't worry, love. His memory lives on with this commentary.
Producer for more than 20 years.
What?
Has since retired and
Right.
lives in France.
All right, couldn't wait to leave the UK. Look,
As well as anyone.
look at this fucking guy.
Not very well at all. But he had no reason to
Millionaire,
suspect
moved
him
to
of
France.
wrongdoing.
Look at him.
You do hear rumours about people, but nothing.
But why
to
should
make
I
them
care as I'm
suspicious.
surrounded by
And I
my
was never
French
given cause
wine
to
leaves?
feel I ought to be doing anything because no one had ever.
Yeah, you got
complained
out,
to me,
mate, didn't you?
And I myself hadn't seen any.
So I recognise
my magic chair.
on my magic slot the state of this woman. Girl, Jimmy's bare-chested, he's in the tub. First lesson fresking in the tub. Good God, man. Amazing footage right now, Savile. Super slow-mo montage as he touches he's touching everyone, boys, girls. God, Jimmy was royally loved, I've got to say. Kiss, kiss. Now he's got a pink mask on. This is some next level fucking footage. A lot of like new stuff I'm seeing right here. You know?
The idea was it would be.
And believe me, guys, I'm known to be Googling Jimmy Savile late at night, trying to find some footage, you know? Oh, kiss, kiss.
You don't say, why? In what way? What did you do? You would talk about.
So how's this documentary going to end?
Didn't see the person concerned. You didn't really think beyond that.
It's a little bit all over the place, I've got to say, in regards to structure. It's not like a Netflix. You know, they tie it together nicely. This is kind of like sporadic and random. Gary Glitter's back. New scarf. Got his fucking Hannibal Lecter hat on. Fuck me, Glitter. He's just constantly changing his fucking look, isn't he?
In the fallout of the Jimmy.
It's farcical the number of times Gary Glitter got arrested, spent time in jail, got let out, and continued to commit crimes, you know? This guy should have been fucking put down, you know?
Gary Glitter, whose real name is Paul Gadd.
Yeah, we know his real name.
At Crown Court in 2015.
Oh, fuck me, Glitter.
Of abusing 3 women who had all been under the age of 13.
Fucking hell, Glitter.
Utterly disgusted to be there.
He's rocking out the suit right now. He's minting the moment. He's playing to the cameras.
Until the point that the prosecuting counsel got up and asked the first question of the cross-examination.
So how does Glitter's downfall lead to Savile's downfall? You know, it's kind of hard to connect these two, man.
And the question was,
they're both on the run. Well, one's fucking dead, obviously Sir James, and Glitter's on the fucking run, you know? Oh, fuck me, is that Gary Glitter's fucking police mugshot? So Glitter's hair now is starting to resemble Savile's hair. What the fuck is going on with these two? As I said, blood brothers, you know? When you commit similar crimes, you end up looking the same way. What's that about, man?
The evidence against
Gary, can I get an autograph? Snap, snap, paparazzi.
Predict anything with certainty.
Smile, Gary.
I was confident that providing the witnesses came to court.
Witnesses providing, coming forward. We're getting nowhere right now, people.
There was every opportunity.
So is it a date in court for Gary?
That these women were telling them the truth, as indeed they did.
So I don't know if any of these Glitter's victims connect back to Jimmy Savile. Yes, we know he's called Paul Gadd.
For sexually abusing 3 young girls.
And again, it's the same fucking footage.
Was different, by and large.
I'm stuck in a fucking time loop right now, this fucking documentary.
There was a sense in which You know, they had to suck it up.
Suck it up. Ooh, Oh, and it's ended. What? So I don't know if the documentary's just ended, but we're getting Discovery Jimmy Savile, the people who knew, Faking It specials, subscribe to watch. What is going on here? I don't know if the documentary's ended or not, guys, but we're still getting all this footage. YouTube, Clunk Click Part 2, Untouchable. It's like the uploaders, all these other options for Jimmy Savile. Jimmy Society X on YouTube. Check it, afistoffun.net. Check it out, Jimmy Savile. Oh, fuck me, guys. I think the guy who uploaded this documentary is a fan of Jimmy Savile. He's bookending this documentary with all these fucking channels on YouTube where you can find additional content if you're interested. What the fuck, man? Spiky Roberto. Almost 50,000 subs. Savile Info 2012 on YouTube. Check it out. Christ, man. Weird fucking ending this.
You don't really think I was naughty, though, do you?
Oh no, Jimmy. Radio Wonderful. Young women, wank it out.
I've never done nothing like you.
I didn't wank it out.
Onto a grass verge and slept the night there. And when I woke up
So I have no idea right now if this documentary's ended or not, guys.
when they saw it was me, they asked if it was all right if they could set
I think he's ending this bad boy on Jimmy. Primetime Jimmy.
they were my tyre tracks, otherwise nobody would believe them, you see.
Yeah, there's no end. He may be dead, but he lives on.
Wrapped inside a mystery.
Fucking hell, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know if it's ended or not, if I've just sprawled into some nightmare void. I think it's fucking ended, guys. I have no fucking idea. As Daily Emotions starts to take on a life of its own. Alright, it's ended, guys. Brilliant. I'll see you again.
Back then,
Bye then.
it was simple.